Hey everybody! Welcome back to another fun-filled adventure of Mr. Thorndyke's classroom. It's a beautiful day in the classroom. It's a beautiful day for a student. Would you like to learn? Would you like to learn? Today we're going to talk about translations. You know how we've been doing shapes and geometric figures and rhombuses and parallelograms and congruent this and that. Well, we're going to take this a step further and go with translations. And it's not like we're going to translate English to Spanish or Spanish to French or whatever. We're actually working toward translating one object from one area and moving it to another area of the coordinate plane, you know, where you graph everything. Let's go ahead and get with the notes. The very first thing we're going to talk about is graphing shapes. And the shape, to graph a shape, you need to graph points and connect the dots. I know all of you have probably done that at some point in your life, where you follow dot number 1 and you draw the line. Well, that's what you're doing with this. Graph points and connect. Remember to go over first. So when you're doing your graphing, you go over first, left or right first. Then you're going to go up or down. So your first number, if it's positive, you go to the right. If it's negative, you go to the left. If it's the second number, which is the y coordinate, the first number is the x coordinate, the second number is the y. With the y coordinate, if it's positive, you go up. If it's negative, you go down. This basically is just a review. We have done this quite a bit. So I'm going to give you a second to get this. Graphing shapes. Graph points and connect. Remember to go over first, then go up or down. First number, right if it's positive, left if it's negative. The second number is up if it's positive or down if it's negative. Let's draw that up a little bit. Now, that's basic graphing. You know how to do that. The next thing we're going to talk about is the actual translation. Now, a translation, you take a picture and you're going to slide that picture on the coordinate plane. You're going to be told, you must be told how much to slide the picture and in which direction. Do you go left? Do you go right? Do you go up? Do you go down? But somebody somehow is going to tell you which way to move this picture where you've connected the dots. You're going to take each vertex point and move as directed. Then you're going to reconnect the new points. Once you move it, you're going to reconnect the new points. And you're going to put a prime mark behind the A. The prime mark is that little 1 that I have up there, it's a little slash. So that the original shape is going to be congruent to the A1 shape, the new shape that you draw. So you're going to have where you put on the coordinate plane, you're going to connect the dots and you're going to make a shape using coordinates. Then it's going to tell you which way to move those coordinates onto a different part of the plane, and then you connect the circle and it should be the exact same shape. Now, translating left or right affects the x-coordinate. Left you subtract from the x-coordinate, right you add to the x-coordinate. Translating up or down affects the y-coordinate. Up you add to the y-coordinate, down you subtract from it. And I know these words will make more sense once, of course, I show you exactly what I'm talking about.